Hey everybody, so to get started on this soap, you are going to need a cutting board to cut your soap base, a heat-proof measuring cup, any additive ingredients that you like. I am going to be using some Loofah scrub, and I got this at Michael's. It's the Make Market brand. If you desire it, you are also going to need some colorant, so I'm going to be using lilac colorant, also by Make Market. You're going to need something to cut your soap base to melt it down. I find that these are the easiest to use because they're easier to get through the soap base and even your finished soaps compared to using a regular knife. You're also going to need something to stir with. You can either use a spoon or you can use a knife to just kind of stir the soap base around. You're also going to need a soap base of your choice. Today I'm going to be using an oatmeal soap base. And then you will also be needing some molds to put your soap in. If you're going to be making bars of soap, you will need your desired shape of bar soap molds, or if you are going to be making a loaf and then cutting it into bars that way, you will need a loaf mold and the tool to cut the loaf into squares for the soaps. You will also need some lavender essential oil to put into the soap base to give it the nice lavender smell, and you can use a dropper for that, or if you just want to eyeball it, it's up to you. So we're going to start by getting our soap base cut up. Start cutting sections of the soap, and the reason why I like using a soap cutter like this better than a knife is that it's easier to get it through the soap, and it's not as hard on your hands and fingers. If you use a super sharp knife, it may help. So these are the squares, about 1 inch by 1 inch. So this is where I'm at. I'm at about a full 4 cups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to zap it in the microwave on about 30-second increments, and I'm going to stir when it starts to get liquidy. Okay, so this soap base looks like it's all melted, and as you can see, it makes just under 4 cups of soap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of my Loofah add-ins. So I'm going to add about that much, and then I'm also going to add, starting with about 8 drops of our dye, and then about 2 dropperfuls of our lavender essential oil to start. And we can always add more if we want more. Okay, so I'm going to mix that in. It's already starting to get a little bit of a purple tint, but I want there to be more purple color. So I'm going to add about 5 more drops. And I don't think I'm going to add any more lavender scent because it smells pretty lavendery as it is. Okay, so you can really play with this how you want to. I am going to add a little bit more of the colorant. Another 4 drops. can make this as purpley as you want, or you can keep it pretty light colored if you choose to. That is completely up to you. I like mine to be vibrant but not too overpowering. Okay, so that's a good color purple for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my soap molds, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these cavities up, and I'm just going to pour it in, and you can leave a little bit of room at the top. So all you're gonna do is let these set for about 45 minutes to an hour just to make sure that they are solid. And then I will show you how to unmold them. Alright, so the soaps have been hardening, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay a piece of paper towel out and start unmolding. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the packaging over, okay, just like that. And then I'm just going to peel the back, okay. And then that's how you get your little bar of soap. These are still a little bit warm, so you can always let them cool for a little bit longer. Okay, so that is basically how you unmold your soaps. And I love the silicone molds because they're so easy to just pop the soaps out. Like, you don't have to use a ton of force. You just kind of pop them out like that. Okay. And the one that I just popped out, it's still needing some time to harden, and you can kind of tell because when you go to pop your soap out, you might get a little bit of an indent, but you know what? It's beautiful as it is. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I do to package these up. You can use whatever you have for packaging if you want to put them in with a little bit of cellophane, or if you put them in little boxes, or just tie ribbons around it. Whatever you like to do, that's fine. I'm going to use a little bit of cling wrap, so I'll get a piece of cling wrap and I'll show you what I do. Okay, so I'll just get a small piece because you really don't need a whole lot. And and what I'll do is I'll just take one of my bars and I will put it face down. So I find the nice side compared to the side that was coming towards you as you were pouring the soap. So this side is the top or the bottom of the soap, and the soap that has a smooth finish is the top in this case. Okay, so all you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in the middle of that cling wrap. And I learned this trick on Brambleberry, the YouTube channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it over and fold it over on that side. And then I just kind of bring the sides in. And that is the wrapped bar of soap. So this is a great way if you're just starting out. You can just wrap it up real quick and there's a bar of soap. And I really like these silicone molds because they give you a beautiful bar of soap. And all you did was just make the soap, pour it in the molds, let it sit, and take them out of the molds, and they make beautiful bars. So thank you guys so much for watching my first video on this YouTube channel, and I'm so excited to learn together with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!